The jungle is stirring, Helldivers. A new threat needs new tools, and the High Command has just declassified our next arsenal. The Python Commando Warbond trailer has officially dropped, showing off a new era of brute force jungle themed warfare. But with a full drop pod of new gear hurtling towards us, the biggest question for every freedom loving citizen is this: or a catastrophic waste of your hard earned super credits? Today, we're breaking down every single item showcased in the new trailer. We'll analyze the new stratagems, put the new primary under the microscope, and see if the new armor can actually stand up to the heat of the battle. We're giving you the ultimate gameplay breakdown and the final verdict, so you know exactly where to invest your requisitions. The Python Commandos are set to deploy on December the 2nd. So let's get to it. Alright, let's kick things off with what might be the most exciting additions to the whole Warbond, the new stratagems. And believe me, Arrowhead has finally delivered on some hardware we've been asking for. First up, the one everyone's talking about, the M1000 Maxi Gun. That's right, Helldivers, we're officially getting a minigun. The trailer shows the Helldivers spinning up this absolute beast of a weapon, and it looks glorious. The Ministry of Defense confirmed that this is a belt-fed stratagem weapon with an ultra-high ammo capacity, built to let you shred through hordes of enemies without constantly worrying about reloading. This is the sustained fire solution we've all been dreaming of. Think about holding a checkpoint on a bug planet, and with a tide of hunters and warriors rushing at you. Where the standard machine gun or Star Wars might force you to fall back, the Maxi Gun promises to turn that tide into a powerful smoldering chitin. The key question will be its armor penetration and mobility. The trailer shows it has some serious kick, as it should, but if it can chew through the Hive Guard armor or stagger a charger, this could instantly become a top tier support weapon. It is pure, unadulterated 80s action movie firepower, and it's beautiful. Next, we've got a fascinating twist on a classic, the AX Flam 75 Guard Dog, Hot Dog. This is a new Guard Dog drone, but instead of a laser or rifle, it's packing a flamethrower. It will circle you, dousing enemies in cleansing fire, and then return to the backpack to refuel. This thing seems tailor-made to determine threats. We all know how effective fire is against bugs, and having a mobile autonomous source of it could be a game changer for crowd control, especially when you're getting swarmed and need to focus on bigger targets. Finally, we have the CQC-9 defoliation tool. Let's call it what it really is, a chainsword. While the trailer lists it as a stratagem, this new melee-focused weapon is for when you want to get really up close and personal with the enemies of democracy. The idea of warding into a pack of termites and literally carving a path of righteousness is something straight out of a fever dream of patriotism and Warhammer 40k. It's described as being a deforestation tool, whether that's trees or limbs, and it promises to be a far more aggressive option than the standard bayonet. Alright, onto the new primary you'll be carrying for most of the missions. The Python Commando Warbond is introducing the AR-GL-2112, a combination assault rifle and a grenade launcher that bundles two essential tools into one versatile package. The PlayStation blog says it's a heavy to wield, suggesting that its versatility might cost you some mobility or handling speed. That's a classic trade-off in Helldivers 2. You get more utility, but you have to be more deliberate. The rifle part will likely function as a standard primary, hopefully with respectable damage, but the real star is that the underbarrel grenade launcher it has. This immediately brings to mind weapons like the grenade pistol, but integrates the explosive power directly into your main weapon. The big deal here is that it frees up your secondary slot for something else, which is a huge tactical advantage. The question on every diver's mind though is whether or not these grenades will be powerful enough to close bug holes or destroy fabricators. Plus, we also don't know how much you're allowed to carry. While it isn't confirmed, if it can do, the AR-GL-2112 will instantly become one of the most viable primaries in the game, letting a single Helldiver handle infantry and objectives without skipping a beat. Alright, we're about to get a new armor set and how they'll keep you alive. But if you're finding this intelligent briefing viable, do me a favour and deploy a like on this video and hit that subscribe button. It's a huge help in our fight against the algorithm. Okay, let's talk about looking good while spreading managed democracy in a nice, sexy, hot way. A good Helldiver is one that can stay alive for at least 5 seconds, and the Python Commando Warbond is delivering 2 new armor sets that are all about attitude and resilience. Both sets feature the new rock solid armor passive, which makes your Helldiver more resistant to staggering and ragdolly attacks. This, to me and a lot of people, is quite a big deal for anyone who's been sent flying by a charger or stunlocked by a pack of hunters. First up is the RS-40 Beast of Prey Heavy Armor. This is a bulky, imposing set that just screams walking tank. Inspired by a legendary Helldiver from the lore, this armor is built for maximum protection. This is for the players who want to plant themselves on the front line, draw fire, and laugh at bug claws and lasers glance off their chest. Expect a high armor rating at the cost of speed, but with the rock solid passive, you'll be an anchor for your team. For those who prefer a little more mobility, there's the RS-2 Constrictor light armor set. This set shows off your Helldiver's patriotic biceps and is designed for a faster, more agile playstyle, all while still benefiting from the incredible rock solid passive. This could be the perfect balance for players who want to stay nimble but are also sick of getting knocked around all the time. On the cosmetic front, we're also getting the new Charmeleon camo pattern that can be applied to your FRV, Exosuit, Hellpod, and Shuttle for maximum squad coordination. And of course, no Warbond is complete without new ways to express your democratic spirit. We're getting a new cape, like the pre-tattered Foe Renter Asunder design, and the front-leaning rest position emote, so you can drop and give me 20 after a successful extraction. So the big question. The Python Commando Warbond is a premium one, and is expected to cost around 1000 super credits like the others. Is it worth your investments though? Let's recap the payload. You're getting 3 game-changing stratagems, a minigun, a flamethrower drone, and a chainsword. You're getting a versatile new primary that combines an assault rifle and a grenade launcher into one. You're getting 2 new armor sets with a fantastic new anti-stack passive, plus a host of new cosmetics. Based on this breakdown, the verdict is a resounding yes! The value packed into Stratagem alone feels worth the price of admission. The M1000 Maxi Gun and the Hot Dog Guard Dog aren't just side grades, they introduce entirely new ways to play and control the battlefield. They fill roles into our arsenal that has been empty for way too long. The armor is both stylish and incredibly functional, with the rock solid passive looking like a huge quality of life improvement for the more bigger missions. For the players who love the heavy gunner, frontline assault playstyle, this is an absolute must have. And for players who prefer a more tactical approach, the new tools here are still pretty powerful and unique, and that's hard to even recommend passing on by. The Warbond feels less like a simple content drop, and more like a fundamental expansion of our combat capabilities. The Python commanders are bringing the heat, and this Warbond looks like it's going to be one of the most impactful ones that a lot of people are looking forward to. Get ready to drop in the jungle when it releases on December 2nd, as I'll definitely be there. But of course, this whole video has just been my honest take. And now I want to hear from you. What part of the Python Commando's Warbond are you most excited to get your hands on? Is it the brute force of the Maxi Gun, the fiery loyalty of the Hot Dog, or the sheer versatility of the 1-2? Let me know your battle plans in the comments below. And also, Helldivers, stay safe out there. And I'll see you all in the next drop.